Yeah, and she doesn't show us much at home. Hoping that the 1600 will be more up her alley. She needed her last start. She should be pretty fit. It's, in my opinion, not a very competitive field, but she should give another good account of herself.
As far as Inard is concerned, what's your speculation as to whether you'll get in or not?
Well, there's one run in the race I see he's running today, which is Thursday, and got a good chance of winning. So hopefully he does win today. But otherwise, I'm not sure. We'll just have to hope for luck. I'm still new in the game, but it's extremely hard to believe that a 2-year-old with his form doesn't get into a race because of the rules, where he'll probably be a very short price favourite. If we do get a run, he will be very competitive, but I'm not very confident that we will.
Then on to the first leg of the jackpot, Go Get the Sheriff. Third run after the rest with a jockey that's riding really out of his skin. Beautiful draw, a lot in his favour, although he doesn't look like he's going to Hollywood.
Yeah, his form is pretty ordinary at the moment, but hopefully this is his right distance. He's come off a long layoff. Samanga's up, and he's a difficult ride. He does pull, which is makes it tough, but we've got the top jockey on and a good draw, and so everything's in his favour, and it's his best opportunity for a while to win a race.
Okay, then we've got Marco van Rensburg in race 6 riding Sid Harth, who has his 4th run after the gelding, 3rd run after the rest. He looks cherry ripe for victory.
Yeah, and he's in very good form. We are trying a little bit further, 1800 meters, and hopefully that'll be up his alley. We might fit blinkers as well, as we feel he's not being entirely honest with us. But I'd look out for him, and I'll definitely include him in all bets.
Okay, then Dubai Dancing once again. Blink Kamala aboard. I think this is a full sister to Captain Noir. Maybe not as talented as he is, but she certainly looks like she's got prospects.
Yeah, it's obviously still early days. I think it's only her 4th start. Samanga Kamala up, and she's very well bred. She might just need her first start on the high felt, but she's improving every day that she's been up here, and I'm expecting an honest performance from her and maybe a place chance.
Okay, then on to the guy that started the career of Soft Falling Rain, a guy that's been with you for quite some time, Twara Appy. He's on Celtic Legend.
Yeah, she's an extremely honest filly. I think this is a right trip. Just if she can get a bit of luck in running from that jaw, I think she'll be right there.
And then, of course, Waishong is back up for you in that particular race. He looks like he might just be on the stable elect Xiao Xiao. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I would imagine coming from where she does that's more or less on the money.
Yeah, well, she's a very well bred filly. She hasn't been showing us a whole lot up here in Joburg. She's been here for a while, but lately, the last 2 weeks, she started to improve a bit and started to show some decent work. She may just need the outing, but I'm expecting some improvement from her. She's worth watching, and maybe worth watching next time out as well.
Okay, as far as the horses that are running in KwaZulu-Natal are concerned, presumably they're still up here, and I read your reports from Jill Simpkins with regard to the son of Silvano Whistle Stop.
We are going to start off with Samanga Kamala and a Gold Bank.
Yes, Andrew, we'll see how he pulls up on Sunday morning. I mean, obviously he raced yesterday. He's got the form. I do think we may be making a bit too much use of this horse. I'd like to drop him right out with the blinkers on, and it's a weak field. So it's just a matter of how he takes the run. If I run him, it means I'm happy with him. Otherwise, we'll take him out.
Okay, then from a champion-elect jockey to a former champion, we go to Waishong Mawing, who'll be riding Gold Bay for you in race number 5.
I think a very interesting runner. Similar feeling to Gold Bank in that he seems to be running handy and not finishing off. I've come back a little bit in distance and I've put the blinkers on, and I've told Waishong that I intend to drop this horse out and see how he finishes. And yeah, it's actually taking a bit of a gamble because I'm going to change his way of running completely, but I think that's what he wants, and we'll learn a lot. I mean, I know it doesn't help the punters, but he is going to be coming from a long way back, but I think he'll finish well.
Okay, then on to Samanga again. He's riding Bengal Bluff in race number 6.
Bengal Bluff, it will be his first run in Johannesburg. He's an honest campaigner, pretty limited, and he would have a place chance.
I spoke to you about filly Bushwhacker last time out. You were expecting a big run. She looks like she could only benefit from that run, and she looks like she should be spot on now.
Yes, the distance is a little sharp, 1450, but she has run a few decent races. I mean, she's going to go to stud in the next after the next 2 runs. She's dropped about 3 divisions in the merit rating, so she might just be competitive.
Get Out Stakes in the lucky last, race number 9, Circle of Speed in Samanga Kamala.
Once again, having her first run in Johannesburg, I think it looks like an open race. She would have a chance, but I'm not bullish.
Jeff, I guess it beats the hell out of the freezing cold Rheinkiesfontein winters, being down here at this glorious Clarewood track, which has not got too many days left. But anyway, quite appropriate that we should be talking about a horse called the Lighthouse in race number 3, the first leg of the PA.
Yeah, disappointing to say the least, Andy, up to now. You know, we keep thinking, you know, the filly's got like several wins in her, and she just goes to the racetrack and disappoints us. But pedigree-wise, this should be sort of the trip she's looking for. And we're going to probably sit her in this time and try and have her running at them. And I honestly don't know what to tell you, because I think we fancied her probably more than 50% of her runs, and she's disappointed us. But she can run, she is fit, she's sound, she's well. And I think by now the maidens are getting weaker, that maybe, hopefully, you know, she could pull it off.
Has anything given you the inclination to think that maybe the penny's starting to drop with her?
Well, you think it is. She ran a beautiful race, a penultimate run, and I thought it was a fair run. Looked like, well, she's just about ready to win. And then just a pathetic run last time, sort of went to the front and folded tamely. So I think she's got to come from off the pace, and hopefully the 2-2 is going to make a big difference to her.
Okay, then Right Royal Diva, we know that she's not been without her problems. She's in race number 8, and Gavin Arena once again is aboard her, as he is on Lighthouse.
Yeah, I enjoyed her last run. I thought it was a very good run. She was 5th behind Square Dance, coming on all the while, improving. And I think 1450 should be right up her alley. And another filly just needs to be hidden away a little bit, and she's got a wonderful turn of foot. She was the filly that had the snake bite, so obviously she's had plenty of issues. But I'm pleased with the last run. I was very pleased, and I think she's sort of getting close now.
And then finally, a filly that you've also had high hopes for. I know she's not a world beater, but you do believe she's quite talented. That's Ntombi, and she's got champion apprentice Akash Osharu's riding her after his award on Tuesday night.
Yeah, a very honest little filly. I thought her last 3 runs actually have all been very good. You know, it's very hard with these one-time winning 3-year-old fillies that get punished so hard by the handicapper. So, yeah, I thought in this race, not a very good draw, unfortunately, but we're kind of used to dealing with that now. Hide her away, let her be running on. So I think it's probably her best track. And she too, I mean, she ran a very good race last time.